Hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E.
All right.
We're back, YouTube. We're back again. Doing some new stuff. Reacting to some new stuff.
Right. It's kind of like a foodie thing. I don't know. I guess when you say food, I guess drinks will be included in this. And so this is another food theory that we're I guess they're gonna be checking out or investigating over. And it says never order a Burger King medium soda. And so
Why,
really,
it's supposed to get small or large?
I don't know. We could probably get into that discussion, but for me, it depends. I guess they mean to get it to go, because if you're there, it don't matter what size, you can continue to fill, right? So
That's
I don't
true.
know. But yeah, so, but before we get into this, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also share and comment below. But let's get into this and find out why we shouldn't get a medium soda at Burger King.
User Moiker went viral, racking up over 12 million views and counting. The video suggests that McDonald's cups, despite appearing to be different sizes, actually hold the same amount of liquid. Now, this obviously is a fake video. The internet was quick to point out that we never see the bottom of the cups, so obviously there's something already inside those cups taking up volume. Myth busted, almost. You see, Moiker's TikTok isn't as fake as you might think. We ran the test ourselves and got some pretty interesting results. Sure, the cups may be built to hold different volumes of soda, but they don't when you actually factor in one important and inescapable variable: the ice that the workers are putting in. So really, the concept was right with Moiker's TikTok. The restaurant is the only thing he got wrong. Sorry,
Wow.
BK.
How about that? That's been always my theory. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Food Theory, the show that offers free refills to anyone who thirsts for knowledge. Can you sense it, theorists? That energy in the air? The hairs standing up on the back of your neck? Diet Coke, the nectar of the gods, is near. See, in a previous episode, Team Theorist carried out an experiment to determine which fast food French fry order is objectively the best. Definitely check that one out if you haven't already. Today, though, we're giving fountain drinks the same treatment, which means that I finally have myself an opportunity to write off massive quantities of Diet Coke as a business expense. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. Suck it up, man. And then you can suck up all that sweet, sweet Diet Coke. I'm just so happy that this is a big moment for me. Now, it may come as a surprise to you to learn that of all the items on a fast food restaurant's menu, fountain drinks are generally the most profitable. That's right, your favorite fast food place might very well be making more money off the drink than they are off the burger, even though the burger is more expensive for you to buy. This is because fountain drinks are just extremely cheap to produce and require next to zero labor to prepare in restaurant. Folks, it's not uncommon for restaurants to sell fountain drinks to customers at 1,000% price markup or more. So what I want to know is, are there any fast food restaurants out there that aren't completely gouging us at the drive-thru? No. But hey, that's just the theory of food theory. Bon appetit. Thanks for subscribing. Ring the bell while you're here. That would be a great way to finish off the terrible year of 2020. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week for a new episode. But seriously, in a world where you're constantly being gouged by everyone around you, who is gouging you the least? That, my friends, is why today Food Theory is uncovering the cold, refreshing truth. We're gonna show you who's serving up a deal and who's making a steal. For the purposes of this experiment, we decided to focus on 5 multinational drive-thru fast food chains that serve soft drinks: McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, Taco Bell, and Wendy's. Starbucks didn't make the cut because they don't serve fountain drinks, and other huge fast food chains like Subway weren't considered because their drive-thru game is, well, subpar. One day when COVID's over and dining rooms across the US are back up, maybe we'll be able to conduct a broader experiment that looks at non-drive-thru options, but until then, Food Theory, playing it safe, as should you. Now, in order to pick the objective winner of fast food soft drinks, I wanted to consider 2 different things. First, obviously, I wanted to know whose soft drinks are priced the lowest. So I decided to measure the true volume of soda in each and every cup, and then divide that by the cost in order to determine the amount of soda that you're getting per dollar that you're spending. The second order of business was to then figure out which restaurants, if any, were screwing the customers over by adding tons of ice or not filling the cup up all the way. I decided that we could determine the fill percentage of each soft drink order by dividing the actual volume of soda in the cup by the maximum capacity of the cup. That is, how much liquid the cup can hold before overflowing. In both cases, it was important to figure out exactly how much soda was in the cups. Sure, I get that McDonald's small is about 16 fluid ounces, 473 milliliters. Burger King's medium is roughly 20 fluid ounces, 592 milliliters, and so on, but that doesn't tell us how much soda is actually reaching the customer's lips. Some of that cup space is being taken up by ice. Some of that cup space is being taken up by air. And so, with strainers in tow, Team Theorist went out and collected data from numerous drive-thrus throughout Los Angeles, California. At each restaurant, we ordered their entire drink size lineup, if you will, meaning that we ordered a small, medium, and large Diet Coke, except for KFC, as they only offered two sizes, regular and large. In order to get more than one data point for each drink, we made sure to hit multiple of each restaurant. We ordered each drink exactly as it appears on the menu. We didn't customize the drink order in any way. After receiving the drinks at the drive-thru window, we immediately separated the ice from the soda in every cup. And I'm talking right there in the parking lot in our cars so as to minimize any ice melt. We then measured the liquid volumes of each soda order and compiled this handy-dandy table. After crunching all the numbers, here's what the data told us. First up, amount of soda per dollar spent. This tells us how much delicious soda, not ice, a dollar can buy at each restaurant. The number one winning drink in this category was the McDonald's large.
Oh, McDonald's really?
Because there's a dollar. There's only a dollar.
Oh, okay, okay.
657 milliliters per dollar spent, followed by second place, the McDonald's medium, 16.6 ounces per dollar, or 491 milliliters, and third place was rounded out by McDonald's again, the McDonald's small at 11.6 ounces per dollar, or 343 milliliters. So for those of you keeping score at home, there's no typo here. McDonald's swept the podium. Conversely, coming in last place with a mere 4.2 ounces, or 124 milliliters per dollar, was the Burger King medium. You heard that right, not the Burger King small. The medium fountain drink is the least cost-effective option at Burger King. Me thinks that BK might be overloading its medium drinks with ice, but we'll have to wait and see what the fill percentage numbers tell us. Now, when the entire drink lineups of each restaurant were averaged together, McDonald's naturally emerged as the best overall restaurant for soda per dollar. KFC came in second, and Wendy's was right on their heels. But okay, how could McDonald's have earned itself the clean sweep? Well, an interesting thing about McDonald's pricing is that they charge the exact same price, $1 for every fountain drink. That means a large Diet Coke is $1, a medium is $1, a small is $1. The four other restaurants in our experiment all priced their drinks the way that you'd expect. The larger the size, the larger the price. But McDonald's is taking a different tactic with their pricing. Either they grew a conscience and decided to only mark up their soft drinks by about 400% or so, yeah, right, or they decided it was better business to use ultra-low drink prices to lure in customers and expect them to add a burger or some fries on the side when they're just popping in for a soda. Given that McDonald's quarterly sales shot up by an impressive 3.9% immediately after implementing the new drink pricing system in the US, it sure seems like it was a winning strategy. I guess when you're a so-called restaurant that makes most of your money in real estate, see also our other video on McDonald's, you can really undercut your competitors on drink prices, huh? By the way, for all you mad lads who like to maximize your soda order by ordering without ice, ran the numbers for that one too. The results were pretty much identical to the with ice results, with McDonald's drinks sweeping the podium yet again. The most cost-effective no ice soft drink order by far is the McDonald's large, which gets you a whopping 30.2 ounces, that is 893 milliliters, for $1. Likewise, all you thrifty soda shoppers out there should probably avoid Burger King. They had the least cost-effective no ice drink lineup of all the restaurants, and their small drink was the priciest per ounce at a mere 6.6 ounces per dollar, 195 milliliters per dollar. Now, let's talk fill percentage, because here we wound up with some really interesting results. Strangely, the drinks that averaged the highest fill percentage and the drinks that averaged the lowest fill percentages both came from Burger King. The Burger King large had an extremely high fill percentage of 89.7%. No other drink from any other restaurant came within 10 percentage points of that. Conversely, the Burger King medium had a strikingly low fill percentage of 56%. In fact, so much of the Burger King medium's cup was taken up by ice that it basically held the same amount of soda as the small. When you factor in the ice, the Burger King small and medium were only different by 0.1 fluid ounce, 3 milliliters. And remember, we arrived at these numbers by averaging multiple locations together. One of the Burger King orders that we got actually had a medium drink with 2 fewer ounces of soda than the small. Seriously, this is why you should never order a Burger King medium. When the full lineup of drinks were considered, Burger King's low-scoring medium largely canceled out its high-scoring large, and Burger King finished second overall in fill percentage, closely behind Wendy's #1 placement with an average of 73.8%. KFC's lineup of drinks was the clear loser in this race, averaging just 63.1% of the cup actually filled with soda. So now the time has come to name the objectively best soft drink order in all the land. To take home the crown, a drink needs to have performed well in both categories: amount of soda per dollar and fill percentage. After all, what good is an inexpensive soft drink if it's just going to be watered down by too much ice by the time you're halfway done with it? I mean, come on. If I wanted to drink a watered down Diet Coke, I would have ordered a Diet Pepsi, okay? For the final tally, I took the rankings of each soft drink in both categories and added the two numbers together. In the end, it was a two-way tie for first place between the McDonald's Large and the McDonald's Medium. Close behind and tied for third place were the Burger King Large and the Wendy's Medium. Coming in dead last was the ice-filled and, dare I say it, overpriced Burger King Medium. Now, for the full drink lineup awards, which restaurants were the big winners and losers in our soft drink experiment? Haven't talked a lot about Taco Bell up to this point, but their full lineup of soft drinks quietly earned the restaurant last place. Tied for first place overall was McDonald's and Wendy's, both of whom have found a way to keep their prices low while also going easy on the ice. Now, before I leave you today, let me run one last calculation past you that I did for fun. You'll recall that fast food restaurants mark up the price of soda by 1,000% or more. Well, I was curious to know what it would take for a customer to flip the script. After all, a lot of places offer unlimited refills. So let's say there's a fast food customer who really likes his Diet Coke. You wouldn't know him, he's completely fictional. Definitely not me, despite the fact that I do live my life by the motto, if you're not getting at least 3 free refills before you leave the restaurant, then what are you doing with yourself? So how many free refills would it take for this 100% definitely fictitious customer to get his Diet Coke at cost? Well, although the restaurants don't exactly publicize these figures themselves, it's estimated that an ounce of soda costs 1.32 cents to manufacture, and the cup, lid, and straw cost roughly 9.5 cents. That means that if a customer bought the most cost-effective fast food Diet Coke possible, a McDonald's Large with no ice, he'd really only need 1 refill, 1.1 refills to be exact, in order to get the soda at cost, which honestly is way fewer refills than I thought it would take, but that's really a testament to how low McDonald's soda prices are set. But if that same customer were to instead try the refill challenge with our least cost-effective soft drink, the Burger King Medium with ice, he'd have to get 17.6 refills in order to get his money's worth. So there you have it, theorists. Now, keep in mind that soft drink prices in your local area could be different, so definitely feel free to run these calculations on your own. And if you do have any hot tips for restaurant chains that we should look into once dining rooms are open, go ahead, let us know down in the comments below. Oh, and by the way, if you're one of those people who call it pop, go ahead and leave a comment below too, so the soda people can swarm you with reasons why you're wrong. As a person who grew up with pop in Ohio, you have my support. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Bon appetit. You've done it. You've...
Alright, so my thing, okay. He kind of blew it up though. Was I have not gotten ice in my drinks since I was a teenager.
Okay,
I just don't do it.
Reason? You have a reason, or you just don't do it?
We want them to go back to one of our old videos. I know, I can't remember which one it was that we talked about it. Oh, I think it was the one where we met. Yeah, might have been the one where we met. Okay. But anyway, excuse me. I used to work in a restaurant. My very first job was a restaurant. No issues there. My second job, I worked in a movie theater. And they had an ice machine, but that ice machine was low down. So when people asked for ice, you dug down and you get the ice put in that cup. Well, I found out roaches were getting in, bugs were getting in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you got a Coke, you know you was sharing a Coke with a bug in it. So ever since then, I just never did it. Then also as I got older and
a little extra protein, but go ahead.
Yeah, but anyway, because you got less drink. So, but let me say this.
Okay.
There was one time, and it happened once to me. I went through and I said no ice. Well, when the girl filled my cup, she didn't even fill it all the way to the rim. Not even halfway. She filled it halfway. And I said, where's the rest of my drink? She said, oh, we can't fill it up. You just didn't have any ice. True story.
Wow.
Absolutely true story. Because I asked for no ice. She only filled it up halfway.
Well, see, I think it's that's kind of weird because when they put it up on the when you look on the menu, it just usually says small, medium, large. But usually there's ounces that goes with those sizes. Like you said, if I got a medium, how many ounces they should be able to tell you. Mm-hmm. So in that theory,
Well, yeah.
then it would be right for them to give you, if you order medium, 16 ounces, wherever that comes, whether you get ice or not. So they say if we fill it with ice, it'll come to the top. If not, but most people would fill the thing up. But the reason why I don't get it, because I'm really not I'm
not cold.
I don't. It doesn't have to be real cold. I'm a middle ground type person. I don't like stuff real hot.
And it's already going to be, unless it's tea. I don't mean cut you off.
Tea. Now sometimes
tea, because they make it and it's warm.
Now when they make it, if they just made it, then I might want a little ice. If they made it and it's not, and even if it's still warm, I kind of like a little warm tea. That's okay with me.
I fixed that too. Mm-hmm. I said,
you get a cup of ice.
Get a cup of ice.
Yeah,
I'm stealing my.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I'm trying to get some words in. That's all. But but no.
I'm always trying to get words in.
Really, y'all go back and check it out. But anyways, but I mean that's the only reason why I don't get the ice. I mean for more drink too. But I noticed they was talking about 2020 when they they kind of closed down the dining rooms. I think that the restaurants really found how much money they were saving on so many things. As far as the drinks, they didn't have to keep people wasn't constantly getting refills, so they probably didn't have to order wise. They could
trash
order
bags,
trash bags, the bathrooms. I mean the napkins, the ketchup. I mean when they used to put all that stuff out, now they have to worry about that. So I mean I think a lot of restaurants want to stay with that. Because they made so much cost, then they don't have to hire as many employees to clean the bathroom, clean the dining room, sweep and mop, so they don't have to spend that time.
Now I heard a recent theory that Chick-fil-A is not going to open up. They're not going to reopen up their dining rooms. I heard that.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is a beast, man. They can they do what they want, and they still keep.
But
that
you know what? They keep that line that line inside and out.
Mm-hmm.
Used to always be.
See, we got to find one on the theory about the cost of their main burger. Like you got McDonald's, they have the Big Mac, Burger King has a Whopper, Chick-fil-A has and match those prices on what value gets between those their signature sandwich, because really to eat at Chick-fil-A is kind of up there. But years ago they used to, I don't know if anybody know, they used to put them in their meals in these little lunchbox type things. But I guess that cost them. And on those, they had coupons where you can get $1 off a meal. So now they don't do it anymore because they don't have to, and people are paying the price. And it might be because the owner, the original person that did it is not around anymore. Maybe he really pushed for the value for people. But once he went, people just went saying, "No, let's get some."
Well, I'll tell you, when this pandemic came in, Chick-fil-A was already they was already working it out because they had the double lines already. It's like they knew it was coming, because they seriously.
Well, I think it was an easy transition because they were already prepared for it because they was getting so many people that was coming through the drive-thru that they came with the idea, so it was easy to transition. Well, the other ones didn't do that. The only thing that they did is some of the others, like I know. Yeah, McDonald's and Burger King has a double orders, and as you order, but you end up in one line.
Yeah, but see, Chick-fil-A, they got their people outside. So not only that, Burger King don't. They just have the line, and you get up and then you want it. Whereas people, when you go in their double lines, their people are coming out to your car, whether you're next or not. If your food was up, they're walking it to you.
Right.
Hey, they got it. They're on point. I gotta give it to them. And then they can afford to close down on Sundays. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, man, that's
Chick-fil-A got it going on.
I used to work for Chick-fil-A years and years ago, back when they had the little ugly uniforms. If anybody remember, the little funny polyester pants and shirts and the funny looking hats, man. They look real cool now, but back then, man, and then they had to have an apron on. It was a multicolored apron. It was a crazy outfit. If anybody can go back and look that up and see that, man, it was ugly.
Wow.
But anyways, that's the way I prolonged it. But listen, y'all let us know what y'all feel about these drinks. Like I said, I've always knew McDonald's had that $1 for the large, and it was wonderful when the dining room was open. You got a large and you hit it, and then you take one to go with you. Man, you get your value in no time. So that's why I don't understand how people will go through a McDonald's line and order a small or medium if the large is the same price. I never understood that, but some people just get what they want and what they need. So, but
yeah, and that's what you're supposed to do anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you can always throw it in the refrigerator and drink it later on. So get your best value out of it. So, but before we go, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also share. And I do believe that's it.
Yep, that is it. Thanks for joining us. Sunshine and E.